Hi, I'm Michelle. Welcome back. In this episode, I want to talk about the ways that your legal name is changed in the U.S. We have our official legal name, which is put on our birth certificate. And different countries have different rules on how you can be named, and I'm not going to address that here. But our first place for our official legal name is on the birth certificate. And then if you are adopted, your adopted parents can apply to have your birth certificate changed. That can be a part of the adoption proceeding or an administrative proceeding after the adoption. And again, that's relating to your legal name. When you are married, you can change your name at that point. Usually it's just the last name. You might also change your middle name because you might now use your original last name, which is the spouse's last name as your last name. And so that's part of when you are married. And so on your certificate of marriage, it would go on there and it would then be filed away. So your birth certificate would not change, but your legal name would change. Now, what does every divorce have in common? There was a marriage that started it. So when you are divorced, if you changed your name when you got married, now as a part of the divorce, you can have it in the paperwork that you get your name back, the name that you had before. Again, you don't have to go back and touch the birth certificate. If you take care of it at the time of the divorce, it's already taken care of in the paperwork. There is, again, administrative paperwork. It's sent off to the Department of Vital Statistics, and it'll show your name. It'll show your name going back to what it was before. Now, if you're married and divorced several times, you can change your name back and forth several times. If you forget to change it or reclaim your name or reinstate your name in a divorce, or you might be a trans person who is switching or changing genders, or you are an adult who has a child who is now divorced and remarried, and you want your children now to have your new name, you can go through a procedure to have the children's name changed. And as an adult, you can go to court to change your own name. So those are the 5 ways that you can change your name. Some of them are administrative only. If you make sure you pay attention when those events happen, it'll save you some money. If you have to go to court, there's going to be a filing fee. You're going to have to pay. You should pay an attorney to make sure you do it right. There's going to be a publication to make sure that you're not committing any type of a fraud. And that then will result in the vital statistics information going off again to match up. You want to make sure that your records match for your official legal name and that the spelling is consistent throughout. Now, separate from this is an alias name, which is maybe a stage name. You know, some actors and actresses use that, or people who write books will use a nom de plume or an alias name. Those are names that you adopt from time to time or can adopt. And you can see someone's name John Doe, aka John Smith, but that's not your legal name. Your legal name is your legal name that is on your birth certificate and your driver's license, your passport, and all of your official documentation. And there are only those 5 ways to change that. I hope this was helpful to you. This came because someone had a question for me and I thought it was easier to answer it here, and that way more people could benefit. So I look forward to seeing you next time. If this was helpful to you or someone else would like this information, feel free to share it. I'll see you next time.